Welcome to a break in proceedings from Christian's monthly sales management meeting. The meeting has run for 2 hours so far, and the last agenda item, planned field marketing campaigns for the next quarter, has been hotly debated by Christian and his team. Simon, one of Christian's most trusted team members, has queued up for a coffee next to his manager during the break.
So, Simon, a useful meeting so far?
Yes, very worthwhile, thanks. The pipeline's looking very good for the next quarter, much better than anticipated on the basis of our recent call.
Yeah, after the break we can look at some specific actions I think are needed to close a number of the bigger deals and provide us with a strong start for the next quarter. However, little thanks to the marketing on this occasion. Shall we sit down and have our coffee over there?
About marketing, you're referring our discussions before the breaks. There weren't exactly many positives to take away from what you and the others were saying in that session.
Well, if only our friends from marketing would stop doing crazy things with the budget, we might be in an even stronger position. I didn't want to call it out in the meeting, but the reality is that we don't have enough budget to do even half the things that we want to do in the region. And the only support we are getting from marketing is an email saying that they are having to cut the budget yet again, and they talk about collaboration.
I know, tell me about it. It's so frustrating. They just don't seem to want to spend any money. My latest battle with them back home is the Security Expo. It couldn't have come at a better time. Some very relevant conference sessions, a good attendee profile, and it's affordable. All I ask for is 5k to get a small number of us there for 3 days. It's going to be really important for our business this fiscal.
And what exactly was marketing's response?
You can probably guess. No, we don't have the budget, and of course their usual, this is just not a priority for us right now. It's just so predictable, so typical of them.
Unbelievable. You should have escalated this to me earlier. Just out of interest, is the registration period for the Security Expo still open?
I'm not sure, but the cost for late registrations will be nearly double. It would take us up to 8k, I think. So if it wasn't out of our league before, it certainly will be now. And I could have got us a really good deal on an early registration package as well.
Marketing just don't get it, do they? I've no idea what they are doing right now. We don't get the support we need, just at a time when we should all be putting together as one team.
It might help if they started turning up for our sales meetings. Isn't this the second or third meeting this fiscal when they've failed to show up? How do they expect to collaborate more with us when they don't even turn up to meetings?
Too right. But back to your Security Expo. What exactly did marketing say after they initially refused your request? Celine is still your local contact, right?
Yeah, most of my conversations are with Celine. I mean, she's very capable and was pleasant about the expo, but when I made the initial request for budget, she simply said that it's not in the plan, and that we can only have what we plan for. Now come to think of it, flexibility never was one of her strong points.
But from what you were saying, attending this expo is now more of a priority than the other activities that went into the original plan all those months ago.
Exactly, but she just wouldn't see that. Our direct competitors will be there, not to say 10 or more of our key account contacts and prospects. It would be madness for us not to attend. It's really important. I just need some budget to make it happen.
You're right, we have to do this. Security is potentially a much bigger revenue stream for us all this fiscal. We're not going to hit our number by messing around trying to set up meetings that end up going nowhere. I really don't understand what marketing are playing at.
Yeah, we never see any value from their input. Is there any way I can get the budget we need from the sales cost entry instead? I wouldn't normally ask, but the more I think about it, the more I realise what a risk it will be for us not attending this event.
Well, it's not ideal in the current climate, but as we never seem to get the budget from marketing for these events, leave it with me and I'll see what can be done. If we have to cut marketing out of the loop on this one, well, so be it. We'll just have to do the best we can using our own resources.
Thanks, Christian. I appreciate it, and so will the team. When you think about it, there's little we can do about marketing's attitude. It comes from the top. We'll just let them get on and do what they think they should be doing, and we'll prove the point by closing some business as a result of this expo.
Sounds good to me. I'll call you tomorrow to confirm that I have secured the budget. So don't book anything before then. Assuming that the budget is there, see if you can still get a deal on the registration package. Oh, and don't mention any of this to Celine, okay? Otherwise I'll have her manager breathing down my neck to add to our travels.
It's a deal. I suppose we'd better get back in there and restart the meeting.
You're right, I hadn't noticed the time. Anyway, let's speak about this again tomorrow, okay?
Thanks again, Christian. Much appreciated.